Hi, friends. Very good evening. And there are some words in English. There are some vocabulary, the most important vocabulary. And you will often see that the very good speaker, those who are good speaker, they always use those vocabulary and those type of words. Their substitute meaning we all know. Their substitute meaning known by everyone. But if you do not use those substitute words, but instead if you use those words particularly, your speech will be good. And in some cases, you will see that those substitute word cannot be used in some places, and it will be very odd sound if you use those substitute word. That is, here today I will discuss only three words, only three vocabulary. Out of these three vocabulary, two are often used by the good speaker, and as a result, this type of vocabulary often there are some a list of such vocabulary which are often used by the speaker. But we normally use the substitute words of those good words. So, out of these three words, two words are important. You should know it, and one word is very common. But the problem is that whether it is common or important words, most of the learners has a problem to use the words in different sphere of our life, different situations. Maybe their meaning is not altered. Maybe I have told yesterday in my video that there are some words which have different meaning in different situation and context. But here I will discuss the same meaning. The words have the same meaning, but still we cannot use in proper places. So here today I have chosen only three words. Let us start. Let us dive on this our study. And the first word here is diligent. Now, what is the meaning of diligent? As you know, the substitute meaning of diligent is hardworking, industrious, or laborious. We normally use the substitute word. That is, the student is very hardworking, and the worker is very hardworking. They are very laborious. They are very industrious. All these things we normally use. But if you use the word diligent, it will sound more suitable, more beautiful in your speech. And in some cases, you will see that you cannot use the word hardworking, industrious, or laborious. And in that situation, only diligent is to be provided. So let us use the word diligent. Now, the first sentence, he is very diligent in his study. Now, you can also say that he is very hardworking in his study, or you can also say that he is very laborious in his study. He is very industrious in his study. But if you use here diligent, it will sound more beautiful. That is, he is very diligent in his studies. Or the next sentence, he is diligent at studying spoken English. Now, you can also say that he is diligent, he is hardworking at studying spoken English, or she is laborious studying spoken English. It is also possible. But if you instead of hardworking, laborious, etc., if you use diligent, she is diligent at learning spoken English or studying spoken English. It will be more beautiful. Next, we can the meaning is same. Diligent meanings. The meaning of diligent is industrious, hardworking, laborious. All these things are all these substitute meanings are there. But instead of these industrious, hardworking, laborious, if you would use diligent, your speech will be more better, more beautiful. Now again, we can go to the another sentence. If you are not diligent in army training, you may meet with fatal accident. If you are not diligent in army training, you may meet with fatal accident. Now you can also say that if you are not hardworking in any army training, you may meet with fatal accident. But instead of hardworking, if you use diligent, it will sound more better. If you are not diligent in army training, you may meet with fatal accident. Only a diligent student can get success in life, in his life. Only a diligent student can get success in his life. Now you can also say that only a hardworking student can get success in his life. It is also true. It is also correct sentence. Only a laborious student can get success in his life. It is also right. But instead, if you say that laborious or hardworking, instead of laborious and hardworking, if you use only a diligent student can get success in his life, it will sound more better. Okay. So next sentence, we can go to the next sentence. All the students has a are very diligent. You can also say that all the students here are very hardworking, are very laborious. But if you use diligent, all the students here are very diligent. Now, next sentence. Farmers in the village are mostly honest and diligent person. Farmers in the village are mostly honest and diligent person. Instead of diligent, you can put there hardworking, laborious, industrious, and use this word, substitute word in that place, diligent, and listen, and you listen yourself and see the difference. Here, farmers in the village are mostly hardworking, honest, and diligent person. Next sentence. After a long and diligent research, Sir Ramanujan has found infinity in mathematical expression. After a long and diligent research, Sir Ramanujan had found infinity in mathematical expression. So these are the words. These are the use of diligent in different way. The work was very diligent, and minor mistake can lead to accident. Here also is a expression. The work was very diligent, and minor mistake can lead to accident. So I think that you have already known what is the meaning, how the word diligent can be used in different forms. So the next sentence, next word here is most important, and it is used in by the good speaker. Meticulous. Meticulous meaning giving or showing great attention to details. Showing or giving a great attention to details. A careful attention, an exact attention, exact. So giving a showing great attention to details, that is called meticulous. The student was listening to the teacher with meticulous attention. The students were listening to the teacher with meticulous attention. You can say that with deep attention. It is also true. But if you use meticulous attention, it will sound more better. Okay. Before signing the file, the manager gave meticulous attention to details of the project report. Before signing the file, the manager gave meticulous attention to details of the project report. Before signing the file, the manager gave meticulous attention. Instead of meticulous attention, you can also put here careful attention to details of the project report. But careful attention to details, it is not good in listening. So you can use before signing the file, the manager gave meticulous attention to details of the project report. Next sentence. With meticulous planning, the army destroyed the enemy. With meticulous planning, the army destroyed the enemy. So meticulous, we are using meticulous. She is very meticulous in learning spoken English. She is very meticulous in learning spoken English. You can say that hardworking another thing, and giving and showing great attention. That is, he is very meticulous in learning spoken English. That is, he is learning with very attention, deep attention. She is very meticulous in learning spoken English. That is, giving a great attention while learning spoken English. Now, again, she has always been so meticulous about her appearance. She is always been so meticulous about her appearance. So here the meticulous means he is always careful, aware of her appearance. Okay, she has always been so meticulous about her appearance. What a beautiful and meticulous painting. Now, if you put the word, substitute word here, instead of meticulous, it will sound more dull. What a beautiful and meticulous painting. What a beautiful and exact painting. যদি exact painting, just like a meticulous painting, instead of meticulous painting or careful painting, it will not sound good. What a beautiful and meticulous painting. The painter made the painting with meticulous precision. The painter made the painting with meticulous precision. Konark Temple and all its sculptures were made with meticulous precision. What is called in Bengali language nikhut bhabe, without any flaw, without any fault. That is meticulous precision. Konark Temple and all its sculptures were made with meticulous precision. The temple was made meticulously by ancient artists. Now, the derivative adjective, something adverb or adverb. I think a derivative. The temple was made meticulously by the ancient artist. So meticulously, it comes from meticulous. It is a very critical operation, and the doctor did it very meticulously. Very carefully you can use, but then other than carefully, meticulously is very good. It was a very critical operation, and the doctor did it very meticulously. Okay, now I am shifting to another words that is very common to all, but we cannot use it widely. So here the word is dim. You know that dim light, dim. Dim means not bright, not clear to be seen. As we know that the dim light of candle, we cannot read in the dim light of candle. In the dark night, we can only see the dim outline of the building. In the dark night, we can only see the dim outline of the building. That is not clear, not clearly visible. Yes, I can see a dim shadow of ship far away from the seashore. I can see a dim shadow of ships far away from the seashore. That is, from the seashore, far away, there is a dim shadow of ship that is coming to the shore. And it was initially not visible, not clearly visible. So it is called dim shadow of ships coming to the far away from the seashore. So I can see the ship, a dim shadow of the ship away from the seashore. Now here I can see means I am seeing, can sometimes used as continuous. You have to think that it is a continuous. I am seeing a sea, a dim shadow of sea coming far away from seashore. But instead of I am seeing, you can it will be sound very good if you see, if you speak like this. I can see a dim shadow of ship far away from seashore. So can sometimes used as continuous. You have to be use it think is it as a continuous. I can see the children are noising or bubbling in the next room. I can hear, sorry, I can hear the children noising or babbling in the next room. So here I can hear the children babbling, means I am hearing the children bubbling. So can is sometimes used as a present continuous progressive. So here we are discussing about dim. So I often have a dim memories of my childhood. I often see the dim memories of my childhood, dim memories or dim recollections of my childhood. Recollections means what was the activity of my childhood, in my childhood at the age of 4 to 5 years, 6 years. I often thought, I often see the I often recollect. I often see the dim recollection of my childhood. So in this way we can eyes dims with tear. That is, her eyes dims with tear. His eyesight is getting dim with tear or something other. His eyesight is getting dim. Yeah, take a dim view of. Take a dim view of, that means have a bad impression. The interviewer have taken a dim view of the interviewee. That means regard with disapproval. It is a phrase, take a dim view of. The interviewer took a very dim view of the interviewee. So in this way we can use the dim, and the light of the candle is dim in the sunlight. The light of the candle is dim, is dimmed by sunlight. The light of the candle is dimmed by sunlight. So in this way, a dimly lit room, the room is dimmed, is lighted by a candle. So we can say that a dimly lit room. So in this way we can use the word dim. in various, yeah, but we could not use this word dim in different way. So in this way you can use, and I think it will be very helpful to you. And thank you. Good night to all of you. Thank you.